everyone, and welcome to the Giant Bomb reunion tour. Tour legit, tour quit. Thank you for joining us. Should we just left to right it right now?
Sure.
Who are you, sir?
I'm Jonathan Colton.
I'm Alex Navarro, publicist for Harmonix. How you all doing?
Woo! Alex Navarro! My name is Rich Gallup, and I'm a producer for 38 Studios.
38 is what we call them in the hood.
Yes, the 38.
I'm Jeff Gersman, and I came here to party.
I'm Ryan Davis, and I'm a Gemini.
I'm Brad Shoemaker, and I'm extremely nervous right now.
I'm Vinny Carabella, and I cast boo-boo on things. I'm Bob Kaliko, and I tell you StarCraft's not out yet.
Ever. All right, thanks, guys. Before we get into all this stuff, I believe we have some preparation to do. Ryan and Vinny, you want to say what's going on over on the West Coast there?
Does anybody know what the Rainy Bowl Beef Bowl Challenge is? Does anybody want to partake in our own not-so-rainy, not-so-beefy bowl challenge?
We should explain what it is. We'll be picking people when the time comes, because this takes some preparation.
We already had enough reluctant hands right there. You want to winnow it down further? Okay,
so Ryan Davis is going to prepare our not-beef bowl, and we're going to call on some of you. Three of you, actually. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. To a little bit later on in the show to come up here and see who can eat this monstrosity the fastest.
We don't have a microwave, so we think if we let it sit for about half an hour, it'll be ready at a good intermission time.
Yeah, and there will be fabulous prizes to the person who can...
Fabulous.
We have 3 of these, and the person to finish it first will win something amazing and something else amazing.
First 3 hands right now. All right, I got Kid in the Gray. Who got another one? Who saw another one?
You.
All right, and let's get one in the back. So, half beard. Half beard. All right. So when you guys are ready, do you get ready? Steel yourself.
That's right. You got about a half hour, give or take.
Yeah.
We're sticking to this rigid time schedule.
This tour legit, right tour now, quit, rough ass schedule.
This shit is noxious.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, thank you for joining us. This is the giant. Yep. Okay. Vinny, we're gonna or Jeff. Why don't you introduce Giant Bomb properly?
All right. Well, giantbomb.com is a website. It's about video games. It's about fun. That's about as far as I've really gotten with it. I'm not really sure.
I understand you brought a clip.
Yeah, we brought a clip. This is something that we put up on the site a little while ago, and I'm not just sitting here talking to stall for time as I figure out where it is on the desktop.
We could add Vinny to set it up, but let's just watch it.
I'm Fart App. Hey, Fart App, how's it going today? I make fart noises on the phone. Can you look up every single editorial review there is on Giant Bomb? No, I make fart noises. Like this one. That's nice. Can you look up every single Giant Bomb video? No, but if you press the button, there's number 14. I call it the Wet Willy, and it sounds like this.
Live demo. Hot mics, live demo.
I can't skip ahead in that because it's an FLV, so that's the
I think
avatar.
that's pretty much that's a pretty good intro right there.
There you go.
Good. Give it up. It goes on like that for about 4.5 more minutes. So picture that.
Yeah.
Vinny, tell us what it's like to make videos for the giantbomb.com.
It's a lot of work, but these guys make it easy. So I want to give a big round of applause for these guys over here, up in front of the camera.
Fuck that. That applause belongs to Vinny. Right there. That way.
But I want you to save your applause. The biggest round of applause has to go out to Drew over here, who's actually down in the pit. Still working.
Much taller in person, by the way, Drew. Much taller in person.
Yeah.
So thanks, Drew. Making videos for Giant Bomb is it's an interesting thing because we're obviously a small team. So what we decided kind of at the beginning of last year was just let's play to our strengths. But let's do it quickly. Let's do really good videos, but let's turn them around fast. And that's where kind of the quick looks came from. Let's boil down a preview into kind of their essence, right? Let's just play the game and
Absolutely.
see what happens.
It's just you turn it on and let's do this and get it done. And we get access to early builds of games and cool stuff like that. So we're able to kind of just really just show people what these games are really like instead of like the carefully constructed trailers and all this stuff.
And I was like, I don't want to edit it.
So, and also there's no editing at all.
So then Jeff and I were kind of thinking of how can we do some daily content for the show, and I had this game, Persona.
Oh, you've heard of it?
Yeah. I was never going to get through that.
Yeah, I bought it over the Christmas break last year and played like 20 minutes of it and said, you know what, I don't have time to play this game.
So I said, hey, Jeff.
And I said, hey, what?
And I said, hey, Jeff, what if we just come in every day and play like an hour of it? Actually, it was like 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15-minute videos. Yeah, sure.
And he was like, hey, that's pretty stupid. But eventually I won him over, and we started with 15-minute episodes, and about the next day, I think we were up to about an hour an episode.
Yeah, it's not a game you can play, and I mean, God, if we were playing that game, we've played that game for 90 hours now.
Yeah, 90 hours.
Yeah, which, and we haven't finished it yet, so I don't know how much. It's probably like another 5 hours.
We did get rid of Brave Blade, so I think we might be screwed.
Well, we'll probably just have to start over then. That's
just load your other save.
One save.
We might have another save. I may.
One save.
What?
I may have backed it up. So I can go on and talk about technical stuff, but
Fired.
But Jeff, I
True promoted.
believe we have a video on the making of our iPhone app commercial.
And I think this one will actually play.
I hope so.
I'll double click on it and we'll find out together.
Three, two, one. Okay, Sean.
Hi, I'm a Giant Bomb app.
And I'm Fart app. You could look over to your left as if Brian were there.
To my left?
Yeah.
Would you mind getting over here? It would help, yeah.
Bring the picture for the other one. This is Olympic diamonds. They use it as a towel. Look at that. It's completely dry. Put a wet sweater, roll it up, and dries the sweat.
We're going to tell you about the limb system.
Let's try tighter. And up a little more.
3, 2, 1. Sorry, so go to your side. Like this? Yeah. Go right here. 3, 2, 1. Ha! 3, 2, 1.
Can you look up every single Giant Bomb video?
No, fart noises is what I do. Like this one, number 14, I call it the Wet Willy.
Clever, nice.
Let's do one more and just give it like a whip, like a whip hand from Let's do it one more time. Good zipper sound. Oh, who's got a metal belt? This is on the set Foley, so let's get a zipper sound. Mine's all leather. Oh, mine's about to get real.
We're going for a mature rating.
Oh, God. No.
Do that.
Yeah, well, you're just going to walk on through.
Should I kind of walk through?
Yeah.
Let's walk straight. You know, just walk.
All right, this is your title one. Holding up the phones again. Just start from okay, and go.
I got an awesome iPhone app from giantbomb.com. All I had to do was look through my shelves for the games I never play. What's going there? That's wild in a way that I'm not comfortable with.
Get the hell off my green screen.
So where can people, taken out of context without the video beforehand, that video's even crazier.
Yeah. So you can go to Giant Bomb and actually see the whole video if you want. But I guess basically we're just a bunch of dudes still in a basement making really dumb videos.
Right on. Yeah. Except for then there's like a basement to the basement that's off to the side, and that's where that toilet is. It's not actually hooked up to anything. It's just we were going back there. We found the keys, and there's just a toilet.
And you don't just leave that there. You use that.
Oh yeah.
That is set B.
That's found prop right there.
So that's how to make a crazy video. Ryan Davis, you have your own little video series. Or actually, it's a really awesome video series. I shouldn't call it little.
This Ain't No Game. Maybe you've heard of it, yeah? So Tang originally started out as an idea that I wanted to subject myself to watching all of the horrible video game movies that there are and slowly lose my mind in the process, which it pretty much would end up being, but originally it was going to be just a text-based feature. But when I started doing the first one, when I started doing Double Dragon, I quickly realized that this is going to be an impossibly long article and that it's much better suited for video. So then I teamed up with Vinny and we
Roped
started
me into it.
Yeah, and we started doing Tang.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Which actually, that's not a name that I was party to the name.
Oh man, I think I was about to publish the first episode, Double Dragon, and it was late, and Jeff was on IM, and I'm like, Jeff, what are we calling this? And he was like, I don't know. And we just back and forth for, I don't know, about 20 minutes, and then Tang, I think you threw out This Ain't No Game.
Yeah, it's the astronaut's choice.
That's right.
Well, it's the thing that you'll see on a number of movie posters for. I think actually Super Mario Brothers, the movie, the poster for it literally says "This Ain't No Game."
That's true.
So that's the nature of the name. And so on a weekly basis, I sit down and watch one of these awful movies and write down a bunch of time code for hilarious or awful moments that I find, and then use that to write up a script, and then we shoot that, and I hand all the materials over to Vinny, and it's funny because I have to watch all these movies basically once, and most of these I haven't seen, so it's a fresh experience, and it's 90 minutes of my time to watch it, and then a little bit of time to cook up a script. But then Vinny, in the process of having to edit these things, has to scrub through the movie for a long, long time, and ends up basically watching it in 3 times as long as I do, but in no discernible chronological order.
That's right, and then so I find all these pieces and I start piecing it together. I'll just shout out to Ryan, why are they mutilating this corpse on the ground? Oh no, that's the guy's girlfriend. I'm like, well, why is this guy from Postal running around doing this thing? Oh, you'll see. Check my notes. Oh, that's what he usually says.
Why is that guy getting
Read
hit with
my
that rubber
notes.
dog?
Yeah, so that's pretty much where all that stuff at the back of Tang comes from, is when I'm scrubbing through frame by frame, being like, dude, this makes no sense at all, and this needs to be seen by the masses.
And it's awesome because you end up finding a lot of moments that, since they happen like that for me, when I'm watching it in real time, I just don't see, but when you're going through it over and over again, you find the crazy rubber dog hitting the dude. Just awful, insane moments that otherwise would just escape the average viewer.
It's a lot of fun. I feel bad because there are a lot of times where I'm just sitting there cracking up with my headphones on as I'm going through this movie frame by frame, and they just look over and I'm just, you'll see. You'll see.
So I wanted to come up with, since I've watched a bunch of these, you'd think that I would have some insight into maybe like how you would make a good video game movie. Though from the ones that I've seen, we've done 25 of these so far.
That's not true.
Which I came up with that number incredible. Earlier today, and Vinny did not believe me. Still
That's
doesn't.
impossible.
That's impossible, says the audience. That's impossible.
That's right.
Thank you. Hey, so yeah, you'd think that I might have some insight, and it turns out I don't. These are yeah. I don't know that you can actually make a good video game movie, but I can tell you. I could tell you a few things that you can not do, I guess. And one of them is, as the gentleman mentioned, don't hire Uwe Boll. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer, but like Atari did it, Sega did it, Ubisoft did it. Like all of these big publishers have been punked by Uwe Boll. Like he's an awful, charmless hack, but people keep doing it. I don't understand why. So that's my first piece of advice. I know you're a game executive, and you like the little feather in your cap of being able to say, well, this, our properties have been turned into a major motion picture. But no, the damage that it does to the name of your game is no good. So as I was making this list, I wanted to come up with a few other things, and it turns out I got nothing. But my final piece of advice is, you know what? Hire you Uwe Boll. I think is the right piece of advice, because the dude is a doer, okay? His movies are awful, but he actually gets movies made, right? A full 1/5 of the movies that we've done for Tang are directed by Uwe Boll. The combined forces of Universal and Fox and Peter fucking Jackson couldn't get a goddamn Halo movie made, but Uwe Boll can get a half dozen done, in the first part of this decade. So I don't know. I think the closing thoughts on this is that we're doomed.
Yeah, we're doing. We have a couple more, right? Just a few more, and then we're kind of wrapping up this season.
Almost at the end here of video game movies that have been produced.
Hey, so who's on the back half here?
What's that?
Who's directing on the back half here for your movies?
Let's see. I think we've got one Uwe Boll movie.
Yeah.
We have two Uwe Boll movies.
Yeah, we do.
We have one Japanese movie.
That's right.
And we have one sequel to an Uwe Boll movie not directed by Uwe Boll.
So look forward to that.
Which, you know what? I think it's going to be better than the first one. I think that House of the Dead 2, I still haven't seen it, but I have my suspicions that just not being Uwe Boll, that one has a chance of being better. And then we'll see, I guess, what happens for the future of Tang after that is a...
Do you have, after watching all these, do you have a favorite?
I'd say probably Resident Evil as far as an actual movie that I would watch.
Like a movie, like an enjoyable movie.
I like it when that dude gets cut up by those lasers.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, lasers.
Yeah. I like good laser cutting. I think it moves pretty well as a zombie movie.
Slow slide.
Yeah, good slide. Yeah, the cut and the slide. That's what it's all about. I like a good zombie movie. I think it moves relatively well. There's a simple elegance to the pacing of it. It's just fill the place with people, turn them into zombies. Get the Stars team in there, open up all the doors, watch the Stars team die.
Do you have a favorite representative of the video game movie?
I'd probably say Mortal Kombat is probably like the most honest of the video game movies as far as like being true to the source material, because it's just dudes fighting. It's you got to go to Outworld. You got to protect the Earth realm, fight these dudes, and so it's just fight. And then, the guy says, finish him, and fatality and flawless victory a bunch of times. And then Goro gets hit in the nuts. Like,
done.
Right. What else do you want?
Yeah.
This is where you fall down.
Your soul is mine.
Vinny, what's your favorite to produce?
I really like the Hitman one. I don't know, for some reason that one was pretty... It was like...
Stop talking.
Okay. Eat your sandwich.
Eat your sandwich.
I really like that one. I enjoyed going through the footage for Street Fighter. I mean, but who doesn't like going through the footage of that one? They all have their charms and moments of joy, so I can't pick my favorite child, Ryan.
They're movies. They're bad movies. They're not children.
I can't pick my favorite bad movie, Ryan.
Well, let's move on then.
All right.